Hello and welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on issue 52 of the Disney Dollhouse. And in this issue, we're going to do a little bit of work actually in the house. Most of it is going to be on parts for the stairs that go up from the ground floor to the first floor. Let's go ahead and get the parts out of here. So first we'll take a look at these. We have some cups and some jars from Alice's kitchen. We've got saucers, got cups, and we've got 2 jars of jam. We also have, I believe these are the stairs. No, these are actually shelves. Thought they were stairs, but these are actually shelves, and underneath here are actually the hats that go on top of the cups. So end up with a pair of Tweedle cups. If you don't know Alice in Wonderland, it's Tweedledee and Tweedledum. They look kind of like that. So actually it's kind of some neat little decorations inside this one. So let's go ahead and close the bubble pack up. We'll put this away, and we'll get out, open the bag here, because this is what has the majority of the building for this issue. Okay, so we have the start of a staircase. We have handrails for this staircase, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because here are the holes. The side to the staircase, several steps, the landing here. So let's turn the page, and we will move this stuff out of the way for right now. Because what we're going to do is we're going to bring the house back over. And let me double check. Yeah, we're gonna bring the house back over. Actually, I showed this railing in the last video. Showed where it was gonna go. I will just do that off camera. You just put some glue on the railing, and then put it down into the frozen room. That's also where these stairs go. So rather than dragging that house all the way over here, because it is huge, I'm going to leave it over there, take care of that off camera, just like I did the last of the books, because those books were taking an enormous amount of time. But we're going to leave that for, we're going to leave that undone on camera. We're going to do it in the house itself and press on from here. So what they want you to do, you've got the landing and 5 steps. If you look, all the 5 steps are pretty much identical. Oh, let me see. BB. I'm just making sure. They all have. Okay, there is one that is different. You can see you've got B there, A there, and of course C right there. So we're going to put C up, or A up the top, B down the middle, and C at the bottom. So just looking, looks like they want you to use super glue. They may not want you to use super glue, but that's what I'm going to use. Hopefully, yeah, that left. I've had these caps for this bottle for so long, I forgot about them. And so I decided finally to use them rather than keep peeling this stuff off and putting the white cap, which, oh, is sitting right here. It will still fit. And I have replacement caps for this. But I'm going to get rid of that cap. I'm going to use the red cap because the red cap has a needle in it, pokes a hole through the dried super glue and we'll press on. What I'll eventually do is replace the top because this came with replacement tops as well. I do like this glue a lot. So let's put a little puddle of glue, as you do. It's a thing we say on Hobby Time Modelers all the time. Make sure that these are going to fit. I'm going to dry fit it first, and it fits on there just perfect. Doesn't want to come back off. Put a little bit of glue all the way across. Could probably just put these in place without any glue and they'd be fine. But it's better to glue them down so they don't come off. Push it down so that there's no gap, and then press on to the next 5. These 5, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put glue on all the steps and not stick myself to the part. Actually, I'm going to do just one at a time. That way I don't screw anything up. I'm going to slide this up in here. The pins, I didn't point them out. The pins go into the holes. Just like that. These are actually going in very easily. No problem. The top one was a little bit stiff. When I use the pin vise to move the glue, it leaves a residue sometimes, a string residue. Oh crap. Very important. Pay attention to where the holes are. I just had that hole on the wrong side. And I know that my channel is marked not for children, but if any of you have your kids out there watching, I apologize for saying crap. Not really a swear word, but I know when my kids were very small, we didn't want them saying things like that. My kids are now all in their 30s and 40s. Let's see. Yeah, none of them are quite to their 40s yet, but they're getting close. Take the next one, push it on, and I'm doing the same thing all the way down. Need a little bit more glue in here. I actually bought a silicone mat that is coming soon, so that I'm going to try and see what happens if I put it straight on the silicone, because if I can get it, if the glue, once it dries, will come off of the silicone, I'll do away with these old bubble packs and give myself back some storage room here in the shop. I use them extensively to put glue on, but supposedly these silicone mats, the glue will come back off of. If the CA does that, great. The wood glue, the white glue come off of these bubble packs, makes them great for to be able to be reused, but I'm concerned with this, the CA more than anything else. There's little screw holes for screws on there, on the ran some glue across the top of the step there, on the silicone mat. So if it will come out of those little holes, then great. Now it's funny, I paid for a glue looper, I never use it. I paid for multiple glue loopers, I have the whole set. And even with when I'm trying not to make to make sure I don't, I track glue across there. So the last one is going to be this one down here. Let's try it this way so I maybe won't get glue all over top of the stair. Actually, with this one, what we're going to do is we're going to just put a drop right there. I just noticed there's a C there telling you that the C part goes on there. So this hole needs to line up with these holes here. So it's going to go on here just like that. Make sure these are all firmly down. Push that out of the way, push the glue out of the way. Actually, let's see. So next thing we're going to do, there are actually, do those lips go on in any particular way? Because there's could be a detail part. I think it is a detail part, a molding piece. Yeah, so that that molding piece shows like that. So I'm going to run a line of glue down here. And that's the thing with CA super glue. Less is more. I'm going to slide this piece up all the way into the corner. Make sure it is down all the way across. This is actually wood, I believe. And then make sure the detail on this piece is facing the same way. Slide it. Stop sliding it so far. We'll slide it there. And I just got glue on my finger. Wouldn't it be funny if this did not want to grab? So what I'm going to do to keep these pieces in place, let's put a couple of clamps on here. Put one down here on the bottom. Actually, we'll put two down here on the bottom. See if it will hold. And then I'm going to pause the camera and give this a chance to set up. So I will be right back. Okay, I just checked actually off camera. This is set up. Parts are not going to fall off. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue this banister on. And I noticed this one is not straight. Plus, there's a hole here. So there's going to be something coming off here that's going to go into. Easiest way to do this is going to be to dip each one separately into each pin into the glue. That way I'm not making a big mess with the glue. Then carefully line up the first one, bring the rest of them over, making sure this one goes in, and just pushing each one in turn into its hole. Once they're all in place, pushing everything down firmly. Pushing it down firmly, but not so firmly that you break things. I have done that. And if they stick up just a hair, that's okay. Biggest thing is the top and the bottom should be all the way down. That should line up the rest of them. What I'm going to do is hold it like this. Also needs to be straight. So I'm going to hold this for a couple of seconds and make sure that it is mostly set. And then we're going to take a look. Top and the bottom are in. In the middle, they're kind of iffy. They're in, but some of them are popping up a little bit. In the grand scheme of things, it's not going to matter. You're not going to see it. Go ahead and put the top on here. And that, my friends, is all there is to do in stage 52 of the Disney Dollhouse. This has actually been a pretty hectic weekend for me. This is Thanksgiving weekend, and I have done 14 stages of the Disney Dollhouse. Still plan on doing some for the Moomin House and for the Terminator, or not Terminator, the Alien. But if I end up posting a bunch of Disney Dollhouse in a row, that's because I didn't do anything else besides Disney Dollhouse this weekend, and I'm out of other videos. So, going to close this video out saying like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of any time I post new content. Leave a comment. I love comments. I will respond. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great holiday season, since we are now rolling into it. And I will see you in the next video or stream.